10 years ago, my friend kept waiting for home prices to crash. Now it's 2025, and they can no longer afford to buy. Meanwhile, I'm free enough to make this YouTube video because I've already reached financial freedom. But I no longer try to convince friends one by one. I already failed doing that. That's why I decided to share my thoughts through this channel, so I can help more people in a smarter way. If you're stuck between waiting for the crash or buying now, this video is a must-watch, because my friend's story may become yours if you wait too long. Right now, the Canadian housing market is shifting fast. Interest rates remain high at 5 to 6%, making mortgages very expensive. Many buyers are on the sidelines, waiting for prices to drop. At the same time, many homeowners who bought in 2020-2021 are now facing mortgage renewals with higher rates. That could push them to sell. Meanwhile, demand is still outpacing supply, especially in major cities like Toronto and Vancouver, where inventory remains low. Are we in a housing bubble? Media headlines say yes, but in reality, we're seeing a price correction, not a full-blown crash. First, interest rates. Today's borrowing cost is much higher than before. That prices many people out or forces them to delay. Second, owners from past years will face renewal shocks. Their monthly payments will jump. Some might be forced to sell, adding inventory to the market. Third, the supply and demand issue. Even if listings increase, well-located homes with the right features are still limited. So even if the average price dips, great properties in great locations are still in demand and still getting competitive offers. So, should you buy a home in 2025? Well, it depends on what you're buying, and more importantly, where. Homes that double as investments, like plexes or single-family homes with legal basements, are still getting multiple offers. Especially if they're within a 5-minute walk to metro stations or located on transit lines to major universities, hospitals, or business hubs. That's because in real estate, it's always about one thing: location, location, location. If you're buying to live in, focus on safe, family-friendly neighborhoods with good schools, bus access, and quiet surroundings, not next to metro lines, parks, or schools, which can be noisy and compromise your privacy. And here's my personal rule: I never touch pre-construction projects when they're just raising capital. It's too risky. As for me, I'm keeping a close eye on newly built condos near metro stations. If the market crashes, and that's a big if, I'll be ready to scoop them up and grow my portfolio for the long term. So here's the truth. This isn't a bubble, and it's not a crash either. High interest rates are painful, but they're also creating rare opportunities. Whether you rent or buy, one thing's for sure: you need a clear financial plan that works for you. In episode 5, I'll show you how to build a smart money strategy, especially if you're earning around $70K per year. Don't forget to subscribe and drop a comment if you're in a special situation. I'll read everyone and respond when I can.